Now working at Drunk I speak Malta. Now working at Drunk
I've been told of this place. Poets come out and play here on the 13th of every month.
Oh, pretty mirror, mirror, dare reflect a pretty me divine, delude my pretty mind sublime, contort my pretty twisted destiny. Oh, woe is pretty little me. Oh, sweet mercy be on me. Reflect a pretty me to please these swollen eyes that cry and bleed. Please shed sweet mercy down on me, for blood reflexive eyes in me, a pretty fucked and twisted destiny.
All of a sudden, these things start coming at you, man, and you're so little, and you want to be big, you want to fly up and down, you want to be like Cinderella, you want to know everybody by their first name, and go to all the restaurants that will let little people in, and then they'll let you eat off the table, and they won't spit in your hair, and you know that's very good. And it's like, oh, it was, I was a little man, and I'm a little boy.
Colors, expressionless individuals waiting for the dancer and the dance. Excuse me, I said, would you like something to drink? I looked around the corner and I said, hey man, would you like to dance? But you just turned your back on me. You'd rather talk to that gentleman laying face down on the floor, drunk, inebriated, another lonely individual. Aren't you lonely? Fuck this, man, I want $1. Don't give me a fucking quarter. What's wrong with you, man? Don't you love me? Don't you want to be with me? Peace now.
And
Peace
lucky
now,
me,
man. I was
it's right around the
inside
corner
my own
from the
peace
American
movement.
Hotel.
Nobody wanted to join me. Nobody wanted to
I
follow
need
the
the
line.
rest.
I was peace without a cause. I was rubbing myself backwards, wearing myself thin.
I especially like this hotel.
Hello, excuse me.
Canada. You ever been there?
No, actually.
Really good beer. Beautiful hookers in Vancouver, I've been told. Suppose you want a room?
Yes, please.
Alright, I'll sign in right here.
Okay.
And make the name real, please.
Okay.
Got something for you up on the 3rd floor. City views, hookers, bums. One of the guys you want. Hang on. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Are you blind?
Huh?
Are you blind?
I'm lonely in the middle of nowhere! Stop and give me some gas!
Yeah, we have a lot of lonely people in here. All they have is their bottle of rocket, their government pension checks, and a whole lot of nothing.
Way, that's what I do for a living. I think so big when I'm little. That's love. You gotta be little to love a big person. You gotta be little to love a big person. And if you're a little person, everyone loves you the more for being not so big. That's it. That's it. That's the love.
Luckily, I have my guns. I don't know.
I'll let you borrow my gun if you need to.
Doesn't make much sense. You know, I really gotta cut these things out.
Hotels, man. They're all the same.
Oh, here we are. They're 13.
You're kidding me.
No, got a problem with that?
No.
Yeah, 313. Area code for Detroit. Oh, I don't take tips. I'm not a rabbi. You have a good stay here at the American Hotel?
Okay.
If you need anything, give me a call.
They're all the same. I mean, a 5-star resort or the no-tell motel. They both have beds. They both have Bibles. If you're lucky, you can get a room with a phone. My room even has a TV.
It's an image of your soul being captured.
TV's the next best thing to be in there.
I know who I am.
Trust me, I know.
Hi, my name's Mary Catherine
I just
Stevens.
was
I
there.
don't date white trash musicians with no telephones. And
Do you love anything? Do you love your mom?
And my dad.
You love your mom and your dad?
The kids are far away, and I want the day when he and I have just ourselves to worry about. We'll never get it. We're always involved.
Gee, Mom, I'm sorry I didn't call you on your birthday.
Giving and loving.
Mom, I still love you, though, you know. I make mistakes, sure.
Bob is what I need. I always knew that from the beginning. He's the rock.
That's beautiful.
He's the rock. I'll cry.
And we started dating from then. This boy, man, he killed a chicken and cooked it in his backyard for me, man. I thought that was really sweet, but the downfall of our relationship came when he didn't call me anymore. And I was wondering why the fuck he wasn't calling me.
I love to climb. I like to climb trees. I don't love.
My dad would say love is
a tennis ball.
A young boy and pee-pee pinching.
With my music, I try and put the funk back into dysfunctional, I guess.
Hey, are you pretty? Are you little? Are you 13? Are you lonely? Are you love? I'm looking for you. I mean, I'm driving. I'm in my car. It's a Cadillac. I mean, I'm driving. I'm going all over to everywhere, but nowhere special. Just so I can question people that want to talk to me or that are willing to talk to me about everything that is love. Let's put all our dysfunctions aside for a while. I got my seatbelt on. You put on a condom. And join me for the ride.
You can't stop it with any pesticides, and it was imported in the 1800s. And it's an anti-erosion thing by the German plantation owners, and it's just grown like a motherfucker, covering up the natural swamps. And we brought it here, and it thrives on the climate, and it's just taken over. Well, this song isn't about that. This song's about my emotional kudzu.
Hello, we're here.
From the dirt in my life comes a long green vine that chokes and covers up everything of mine. It works itself around me, then it moves in close and wraps its arms around me, leaving me a ghost again. As my roots get deeper, so does the shit, and my vines grow longer. I've been feeding it. It grows up from the inside, up into my mind, blocking out the sunlight, leaving me behind again. From the dirt in my life comes a long green vine. It chokes and covers up everything of mine.
We're leaving. Goodbye.
Life and love. Okay. Life. Oh boy, I love what I do. So
You do?
It makes me happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sickeningly enough, as my friends tell me, we were the all-American couple.
Love like juggling. Yeah, I think love is probably more complex than juggling.
Yeah.
For anyone I know that says love is bliss, there's another person that says love is hell. It's yin-yang.
You know, the principles in performing magic are simpler than love, but I'd say that love is magical.
Yeah, love is can be. All right.
I was really like into him, digging him.
What makes you think that you can love him?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
So, does she like me or not? Does she have her own life? Not. Does she divine water or not? Does she devour monsters or not? But does she love me? Does she?
Does she rain? Or does she fall? Does she rain? Or does she fall?
Little blonde gal, and I really fell for her in a big way. She told me to quit working at night, quit hanging out in bars, and I got real serious about her. I got a day job, made furniture.
Pass the time and create designs and watch the paper peel as my fingers rip the labels from 5 bottles of beer.
She told me don't come back.
Fell in love, went out for several months, and then she dumped me.
I decided I was gonna off myself because I couldn't take the pain of all this anymore. And I was really drunk. I wouldn't do it if I was sober, you know.
Y'all from California? Yeah. California's cool shit too. What do y'all just travel Angeles? Cross country or what?
Yeah, we're making a little movie.
Oh yeah? Cool. What about?
Love.
Love. You've ever been in love? I've been in love many times. I just broke up with my fucking wife.
Did you walk out?
So I started heading back out to my dad's truck to take his 38 and do the deed. But on the way out there, I passed out.
You cursed her smile. She did the same. It took a while to see the rain.
So we started going out again, and once again, she deemed it necessary to leave me wallowing in my own sorrow. Not that I'm bitter. We started going out again and everything was beautiful. And I said, you know, in about 3 more months, you're gonna dump me again.
Does she rain?
About 3 months later, she dumped me again. Literally dumped me off at a friend's house.
I feel that it was my severe alcoholism that saved my life, because if I was just a little bit more sober that night, I'd be down there right now.
Have you ever been in love?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Was it good?
Yeah.
How did it end?
It hasn't.
Love's 13. Well, love is 13 because 1 and 3 is 4. That's balance of masculine and femininity.
I've been juggling for 13 years.
13 years. Love is a 13 if you ask me.
13?
Go look at the plate. 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. 13.
13, from what I understood, 13 used to be the lucky number for just about everybody.
Love is a 13. Just ask me. Love is a 13.
13, thanks.
And we'll count down. See that? Devil. D-E-V-I-L. Devil. There's an extra L on there.
And then the Catholic Church managed to turn it around way back when.
Way back when.
Yes, and turn it into an evil thing. But from my understanding was 13 was the lucky number, and they screwed it.
It's not bad luck. It's 13. It's change.
I'd like to welcome you to the Lucky 13 Lounge Patio Bar Happy Hour Cocktail Extraordinaire.
So are you the proprietor now of
Yes,
this?
I am.
And the name of the bar is Lucky 13.
How you feeling tonight?
And the name came from?
My mother's favorite number was 13.
See, I love her mom. It's so great.
Mom was a wonderful woman. Really, really wonderful.
Lucky little lady, this song's for you. I was made from
13th. I was born on the 13th. With the 13th child, weighed 13 pounds, and born at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Anything, but if I'm hung with all these 13s, I gotta call it something. I can't call it my unlucky number. I'm still here, and I should be dead. True story. Done a lot of juicing and one thing. I didn't get this nose from sitting around on the couch,
Been playing hard.
About 65 years.
65 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, what made
And
you...
I'm only 30, I'm retired. I'm a retired homeowner. Where is that far out?
That's far out. That is far out.
But it's been a good trip.
That was like the sky fell on my head. That shook me up. That's when I stopped smoking dope. I stopped smoking cigarettes, which I started smoking in jail. I stopped doing anything that made it easier to be inside and had to really focus because my life was fading away and my teeth were falling out and friends outside were getting married and having kids and I'm still in jail. So things changed a bit. That's the thing I discovered in jail that made the whole 5 years worth it, if nothing else. It's my purpose for being. My purpose for being is to love. And any way I can find to keep this energy, this force that's coming out, going, whatever creative, whatever other way, from 70 to 75. In Turkey, in Istanbul. Wow. Istanbul University. This sentence was originally 4 years and 2 months. Just before I was getting out, they changed it to a life sentence. It's a lot of political bullshit. It had to do with Nixon and one of my favorite people. It had to do with Nixon trying to stop the opium crop coming out of Turkey. I mean, I was at the airport with 4 pounds of hash taped to my body, and I was surprised that I was busted because I thought I'm way too smart and good looking to ever get arrested. And I believed it. I was fucking James Bond. following my dick and running around the world and doing acid and drugs and having fun, but always living somewhere here and then in jail somewhere in the past and wanting to get out, and just staying in the minute made it much easier to be in jail. If it had been that fucking easy, I wouldn't have waited 5 years to do it, believe me. The real escape is much more exciting and cinematic, and I went off an island in a rowboat in a storm and dyed my hair and ran through Turkey for 3 days, which for me was just part of, I got really desperate and really lucky, and I had to do something. And my luck had been bad for like 5 years, and then it got better. I'm real lucky. I'm very unlucky. There's this Japanese guy who taught me about just taking care of each little minute, and then the hours and the weeks and the days and the years and the lifetimes take care of themselves. As everything is experience and it's all good, you know, just some of it isn't pleasant. Some of it hurts and tears your fucking heart out. Well, I facetiously say I think everybody should spend a year in jail because it so changes your perspective on life and all the shit that you thought was important and necessary and that and who you were and your images of yourself and the bounce back you get from people. Something changed completely. Or as far out as meditation can take it, because love is kind of like the glue that puts everything together all around, I think.
March 1974. Kindergarten. Discovers the wonderment of sniffing paste. Love is love is love is love is love is love. And it's me and you that always fuck it up.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
You know, love's like a dog, because turn around, it's gone.
I met a girl there that brought me quite a big change. But oh, deep in Denver, and I just can't remember her name.
Friend that passed away.
Love?
Yeah. Good man. God, what's her?
Why'd you love him?
Because he was a friend and a man that wanted nothing but friendship.
Yeah.
He wrote to me in one line, I can tell you, he said, in my own way, and he's talking to me, he said, I tried to understand him unlike anybody else he'd ever met. And he goes, at least you tried.
I tried to be.
You are.
You know, I tried very hard.
You've turned
very, very hard.
Into love there.
You know, but some people won't love nobody, but they love themselves.
Right. Right, that's true. You kind of hear so many people that only love themselves.
You know, and then we're going, you know, I do that so much, it's like I go like that, it's like, where's the wall for each side of my head? So I can say, Jenna, that's okay, because you know what, I come out okay.
Yeah.
Blasphemy is such a big word, why not just bury me?
And I did OD. I used to be a cocaine freak. I was very, very, very sick that way.
Then the brush begins to bleed. Palette is the last ballet and it colors the last of me.
It's a help. Yeah. Because crying is cleansing of the soul.
How do you feel about can't love anybody till you love yourself?
The truth of your curses, well, you left it all behind.
Yeah, and if I hated myself, would I be standing here with you?
No.
No, because I'm too busy fucking up people's lives.
I'm not a strong man like you all people are. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm powerful this way.
just too much inside of one human being. And if anything's going to die inside of me, it's going to be the bad things I've accumulated over the years, and I'm going to be reborn into the violence.
It is.
Do not hurt people with nothing. You hurt them, you'll be hurt.
Yep.
One some way, you know, and yes, it will come back to you. I don't want to go hurt nobody. There's a lot of people, if I wanted to, I would want to hurt them. I can't afford it.
Yep.
Now, Gene, is he named after the friend?
Eugene Mehill, he's named after, he passed away about 10 years ago from an ODS. And Christopher is God-given. It's been a wild ride, but we survived it, right? That blew his mind. He did not blow his mind. Yeah. It's okay.
I wrote that song, man. That's beautiful. That was love. You know?
That is love.
I lost my girl that way.
The price is too high on either side.
I'm powerful this way. And I fuck with you guys.
And this is a quote: "The tragedy of life is not death, but what dies inside us while we live."
Never said it was always a joy. Change can be really painful.
Cap off your meal with a cup of coffee or tea.
Child neglect, child endangerment. They chalked the child endangerment and the child abuse and gave it, the child endangerment, the child abuse, and put me down for neglect, which I took. I'm a recovering addict.
I've been married twice. I love both ladies, and it went on for years.
Do you still love them?
Oh, the first one, definitely. I talked to her 3 weeks ago on the phone.
Okay, my ex-wife, because she's trying to get...
Oh, so you were married?
She's trying to sue me. She wants the DA to get the collective child support instead of her.
Do you love Lego sets?
Yeah.
Do you love toys?
Yeah.
Do you love your mommy?
I like to climb on trees.
I used to call my parents and say something about my asshole brother. And my mother, I wouldn't go to their house if he was going to be there. And my mother would say, you shouldn't call your brother an asshole. Well, after a few years, my mother and I would be talking on the phone, and she'd say, you know what asshole's doing now? Because she realized he was a vulture.
I still love her.
That's right. That's good. Is she one of the two in the past 5 years?
No.
So she was over 5 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
2 kids from her.
You have 2 kids from her. Well, those 2 kids weren't the ones from the past 5 years, were they?
Yeah, they're no more kids in 5 years. Fuck no, I mean, might as well choke my own chicken all those fucking years.
So do you love your mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Not really?
It's buried before I could get back.
No, hey man, I had trouble with my dad and made sure. That's why I asked.
Yeah. But that's exactly it. When he died and was buried, and I called and I talked to my mother, and she said, we buried him. I said, but I never got to tell him I loved him.
Make me cry too.
Okay.
Maintains, transforms, and interacts harmoniously with all else. Whereas love's expression is limited, law gains concrete form increasingly in like degree, and the spontaneous inner life which makes it workable. Then, not the law, but the inner life of the lawmaker is in need of reform.
Fuck cops.
Cop this.
Cop this. Cop this.
Cop this.
Same place, same thing. Same place, same thing. Same place, same thing. Same place.
But you know what?
What?
Smoke pot, eat twat, and smile a lot.
The caretaker became careless.
Love is freedom.
And pretty little lonely, she just split.
Not a cage.
So then he paddled up Shit River to bring back their kiss. He searched for a while to find her sign or grin. The caretaker got more careless from inside his inn. He dug in himself in a hog selfish pile. He found that he lost her, yeah, even her smile. Said hearing his pain from a smile being lost, that his voice it became lame, and his name, yeah, he just tossed. It was useless, you see. Yeah, his eyes couldn't lie, his lips didn't move, they just hung with no smile. See his life, well, it was just done. He let it go instead. Lost the use of his tongue. He got lost in his head. But just when he left, he wrote some words that said, he missed her smile so much. Now the caretaker's dead. So long live the new me. Mr. Smile instead. Mr. Smile, Mr. Smile, Mr. Smile, Mr. Smile. Say cheese.
Details in it that will fit. It's got to be this size here. Then we will continue working in here. We'll put the clay in here, put the eyes in.
And the eyes are glass.
The eyes are glass, and there's a specific eye for each specific animal and different size. Amazing. And then we will continue putting the blood veins in and detailing this
Survive.
And everything. And then the skin is
Don't get hung on a wall.
And it's leather.
It's a war! It's a war! Love is a war! God damn it! It's a war! I say, it's a war! I'll pave over you in my tank.
We are still
physical love, that love, first love loved me. A love that would slowly grow, and it did.
It always sounds scary.
Yeah.
My excuses ran out as severity set in, but that love was growing.
He said, well, do you understand that I'm not sick?
Maybe that's why they call it breaking the rules. Because I was breaking.
I'm not dying.
I always seem to be broke.
I'm just not gonna produce to be loved.
To not forgive somebody is to let them live rent-free in your head.
My feet in the pavement. Physical love paved me.
There are people who are born without the capability of love.
With my love, my first love.
Did you ever understand that this is a skin that's laying on your pavement?
Hey, I can sing this one. Everybody.
For such a lover, Vince, how'd you get the name Punisher?
Well, my wife and son were killed in a car accident. The Punisher came about because I'd be someplace and I'd see some idiot, just non-thinking idiot, take for granted somebody's basic human rights. There was a time in my life when nothing became everything, where the least little injustice was intolerable. I'd be someplace and I'd see some idiot, just non-thinking idiot, take for granted somebody's basic human rights. I would extract great enjoyment out of really taking that person's spirit from them right then.
You're paving me, falling over everything, and you scream, it's my therapy to let off steam, now pave right over you. You're paving me, you're paving me.
Love is when being inconvenienced is a pleasure. When the people that I've per se punished will never get over it. They've learned something.
I flew that night thanks to the pavement.
Then why do you have such a nice car and you're gonna go?
Because I've been working making music for about 10 years, and I finally made a little money, and I bought myself a car. But I don't have shit other than my fucking car.
I was free.
Yeah.
No 57 Thunderbird.
Yeah. That's right. Do you have one yourself?
No.
What kind do you have of cars?
I got a 90 Cadillac.
Oh, I got a 69 Cadillac. Right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Sacred American institution. 66 is the year I was born. 66 is the car I drive.
I was made for free. Can you answer that fact? You never paid for me. Well, can you answer that fact?
Hold on, I gotta shift.
You never paid for me. And can you answer that fact? You never believed. And can you answer
item number 842. Pretending that you were the 3-day-old bird who had mistaken me for its mother as I very gently plucked it from its nest, I threw it into an empty garbage can with a little gasoline and a lit match. I love you.
Art imitates life, and life, it just
I
is.
love my mommy and my daddy.
I mean, think of it like the mail.
And my sisters. And all my cousins.
The mail must always go through.
It's sent, and it's received. Just don't forget to use your zip code. That's number 13. Alright, so we're here at Mr. Ball's, and I bring in pizza so he can answer your mail.
The mirror.
Mr. Ball,
Hello.
I brought you your mail.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I've been driving around.
I see.
Been collecting
What a meal.
letters.
Dear Mr. Ball. My name is Daniel.
About 3 years ago, I met a girl named
Liz.
We were in love.
My problem is that I wasted 3 years of my life on some
Kitty, dancing whore, Kitty, city, Kitty.
titty dancing whore. Just to tell me I'm not the one.
This time, my best friend John stole her from me. The first Liz broke my heart. This time she tore my heart from my chest and ripped it into pieces.
The one, so but the guy, he's sending me his gun, so I can kill myself for him.
You said anything me insane. This is real life. She said something about me feeling pain. Hell yeah, this is real life. I said something, won't you feel any shame? She said, hell no, this is my life. Mine, all mine. Mine, all mine. Mine. You said, well, brother, she won't be your lover. She said, we're lovers, he could never be my lover. You said, we're brothers, she couldn't be your lover. She said, we're lovers, yeah, he's my lover. You're the other, you're the other, you're the other. So take me to your wrecking ball, break me with your wrecking ball. You have a ball and break it up. Hell yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. Shame. Said anything to me about anything at all. You never said anything. Who said anything to me about anything at all? You never said fucking anything. You said we're brothers, she won't be your lover. She said we're lovers, couldn't be your lover. You said we're brothers, be your lover. She said we're lovers, yeah, he's my lover. You're the other, you're the other, you're the other. So take me to your wrecking ball, break me with your wrecking ball. You have a ball and break it up. Take me to your wrecking ball, break me with your wrecking ball. Break me with your wrecking ball. Break me with your wrecking ball. Break me with your wrecking ball.
Wake up. Time to wake up. You can't live in your dreams. You can only live now.
So your name is Toy?
Toy LeMay.
Toy LeMay?
Yes.
How did you get that name?
Well, it all started back, well, it's kind of dirty like, but...
I'm transsexual, so it's like I live as a woman and I have fun at it.
Arkansas.
13.
In Arkansas. And the first time I'd ever done Female Illusionist, I did it for Halloween. And I had a lot of dildos and stuff on my big bonnet and stuff. So they all called me Toy because of Toys R Us kid.
Right.
When I look in your eyes, there is hope between us.
You guys are in love. Yeah.
It's real hard. We broke it off just about a week ago.
Oh, wow.
Her warm summer days, her destruction. I love tornadoes, hurricanes.
First of all, if I was queen for a day, I'd be Betty Davis and I'd be Elizabeth Tudor. But if I could change something in the world, I would eliminate fear.
We also would like to announce something a little special that's happening here tonight. We have a performer from Slash Records here named Michael Petak, and the producer, Chris Kraft, is also here. And they are producing a record and video that's called Pretty Little Lonely.
So, you're really pretty.
Thank you.
You're small and you're little.
Thank you.
Are you lonely?
At times, I feel like at times I'm very lonely. I want to be in a relationship with a man because I love men, but I don't know. I haven't found the right one, I guess.
That's what she said to me. Well, I won't make you bleed. Have mercy.
Queen for a day, but of the whole world, and not just a queen, but a queen. And you could make one thing happen to the world for that day. What would it be?
It would be stop starvation.
All the money I would have, I wouldn't keep. I put it to charity.
Help the children. I think children are very important because they are our future. So I would say they are you and they are me, of course.
'Cause I don't know you, but I know what I see, and that's you, mercy.
If I were queen for a day, I would make everyone trust.
Whoever needs the help as far as breast cancer, AIDS has gotten very bad nowadays and it's getting worse. They haven't found a cure for it.
B-O-R-A?
B-O-R-A.
That means love.
Well, it means, in a sense, it's a ritual in the passage to manhood.
Are we rolling?
6'2", without heels. So
With heels.
I'm 6'5", 6'6". So RuPaul, you've got somebody running after you. So
For me, was it you?
Has to be a cure for all pain. Breast cancer, AIDS.
Bring people together for understanding, because we need a lot more understanding in this world today.
So let me give you what you need, some mercy.
Love to me is the 13, because 13, when it's written like this, it's like a pair of boobs.
She's on me. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. She's on me.
It also means the other part of love, a cold, icy wind out of the northwest.
And your name is Bora.
Let people know, anybody know about HIV and AIDS, and try and have an organization where people can come together of all creeds and sexes.
So mercy's what you need. Will I be mercy if you let me be your queen?
To me, love is hope. For the future.
You are beautiful. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. You're wonderful.
Thank you. I'm cold
Thank you. Huh? Thank Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. And it was
I know
easy,
you're a
wasn't
wonderful
it?
person.
You are a wonderful person
I can
too.
tell.
Sex. Like I said, TV, next best thing to being there.
Look, you had sex with Naomi.
I think I've had sex with more boys than you have.
You can count them.
All different persuasions.
20, 30, 40, 50, 100. Closer. What about the guy who bit me?
Oh, that guy.
This guy from Canada bit Melanie's vagina.
The dream was we were at a fashion show. He said that she had nice tits.
It's a dream.
Yeah, then I woke up and beat you.
Over me.
I really like big breasts.
My lover is my friend.
Yeah.
My best friend.
This isn't temper. This is just
Raw.
pure cattiness.
Oh, we're getting married.
Fish tacos are love.
We eat a lot of burritos.
He's a strapping young lad.
But it was, I don't know, it was kind of me being too attached and then,
Well, there's no such thing as being too attached to the person you're with. I mean, fuck, that's pretty fucked up.
You're over me and I'm under you.
You have to be gentle and warm and gushy with them.
All he has to do is barely kiss me, and I have a huge black bruise.
In one sexual position,
A woman have sex is almost more like a struggle.
Because it makes me sleep good. Not that kind, though.
Need you.
Bitch is
Say I'm finished.
I can deal with bitch.
Say
Just
it's
he was just a nasty man.
well, I don't know, you give yourself to some...
I love you too, baby.
Sorry, that big old sword.
Like a Kachina doll with like a rip saw.
did you see it?
Pregnant.
But that was a mistake. That doesn't count.
Let me tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Just a defense mechanism because he is really sensitive. More of it's when a man and a woman have sex, it's almost more like a struggle. There's like, it's not complete harmony.
Bad sex.
But it's like a struggle getting there because there's two complete different entities.
Over nothing.
Okay, you don't have to do it.
Over you. You're over me now.
When two women have sex, I think it's definitely more sensual and it's more of a, like, I don't know, it's an equal thing, you know?
To me, love's just a hormonal secretion in the brain caused by lack of vitamin C.
Dysfunction. Well, regardless, I think Cole Porter said it best. He said, there are those of us who spend our lives searching for true love, and then there are those that have found it and spend the rest of our lives trying to get it back.
In fact, I was walking along a beach one time and I came across this old Aladdin's lamp. And I started to rub it on the side, and of course the genie came out and appeared. And he says, well, hello, young man. You're very lucky that you rubbed me today because I'm going to grant you some wishes. And he says, but first let me explain to you a little bit about life. He laid down the ace of hearts, which he told me was the ace of love. Then he laid down the ace of spades, which he told me was the ace of fame. And then he laid down the ace of diamonds, which was the ace of riches. Last but not least, he laid down the ace of power. Now he said, out of all four of these, I want you to think of one that you would like to have for the rest of your life. Well, of course, I always wanted fame, so fame was quite attractive, and well, everybody wants riches and power. Of course, people want power. And, well, love, I'm not too sure about love. But he said, well, let me tell you how it works. I'm going to grant you 1, 2, 3 wishes. But you have to be very careful which ones you choose. And he says it's real simple. And he laid down the cards, which were the wishes. And he said, now tell me, if you could have any one of these, which one would you choose?
Would I choose?
Yes.
I choose love.
And you choose love. And which one would you choose? Would it be love? Well, let me show you something. For the gentleman who selected fame, you see, fame is quite clean. In fact, it's already fled. And for the gentleman or young lady who selected riches, remember, riches is something you can't take with you to your grave. So in fact, riches is also quite clean. And for the person who thought about power, well, power is also something to be very, very careful with. Because you see, power is also fleeing. But for the lucky people who chose the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Love, you were lucky enough to get all 3.